Let's see, I think I'm live. What's up, people? This is Jose Trujillo. Just hanging out here on a Christmas day. What's up, Vivek? How's it going? Good to see you here, Vivek. I hope you're having a good day over there in the... Where's this at? Yeah, England. I'm here in Arizona. Just Feliz Navidad, compadre Armando, desde Cancún. Merry Christmas, Blanca. I waited a fucking hour to get a coffee today. I told my wife, this is like the craziest first world problem on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I know, it's so crazy. 40K today. That is amazing. Thank you everybody. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas, Lisa. Wooly. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. All of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Much needed, yeah, much needed. Yeah, absolutely, man. I have to shave. Look at this; it's all over the place. I wanted to show up here and just say hi and Merry Christmas and let everyone know that I'm very grateful. Very grateful. Feliz Navidad, Carlos. Estoy muy agradecido con todos. Muchas gracias. Merry Christmas. I'm feeling very grateful for all of the time we've spent together on this. It's the scent of here on this lives and from Norway. Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas, Anna from Norway. All the time we've spent, whether it was up Tim. Merry Christmas. Whether we spent it, man, I need a haircut and a beard cut. All this time that we spent either creating artwork together, showing some of the crazy stuff that I do in my studio, and or talking about marketing, doing marketing workshops, classes, and all that stuff. Those of you who have shown up and being part of this ride, I want to thank you all. I can't do it if I'm alone. Right? It feels kind of weird if I'm just there by myself. If I'm like doing a video, whether it's painting or talking about coffee or talking about marketing or whatever, it's always so weird when you're alone. And so I want to thank everyone who shows up and becomes part of the conversation. Sometimes the conversations have gone from artistic blocks, the artist's anxiety and stresses, to artistic fulfillment and all that good stuff. And we even talk about some esoteric stuff. We even go deep and we've gone into spiritual stuff and all that good stuff. We've gone through all the phases, talking about philosophy. For those of you that follow my je ne sais quoi, I love talking about pre-Socratic philosophy, and we even talk about all the shit that I've done and as an artist and my upbringing from Mexico and this whole thing. So you guys have been awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think we've done a pretty good chat. I'm hoping that we end the year. Love every conversation. Thank you so much, Vivek. I appreciate that. I hope we end the year in a high note too. More and more, I've been feeling blessed. For all the just everything. I think gratitude is everything. I think without gratitude, everything's kind of shitty. Even the good things. For me, anyways, I feel like I can't savor them without gratitude. um, even the good things. It's weird. And so the so-called bad things with gratitude taste like heaven, and the good ones without it um, can also taste like hell. And so I try to stay on that note as much as I can. I'm not always successful, as you guys know. I'm very open about that. I have my shitty moments. I try not to make shitty days, because why make it last so long, you know? But I have my shitty moments, and I try to snap out of it. And sometimes I try to share that with other artists also, how to snap out of them, in case some artist feels stuck, or whatever that is, whether it's emotional, um, artistic, creatively, uh, or they feel like they can't market or sell their artwork. I try to share the little bit that I know, as much as possible, with other artists. And so that's been very rewarding for me, very gratifying to know that I've helped one or two out there, one or two artists out there. That's amazing. I've gotten a lot of messages from artists who started to do different things, change the patterns in their own career, and that type of deal, and for the better. And so that, I mean, I think that's heaven right there. Knowing that something good is happening out of these conversations, whether it's here or on YouTube, or the people that are on my email list, or it's all the same. I try to cover as much as possible in all the platforms. And so yeah, 40K, man, that's awesome. That's very cool. I appreciate that. Again, I'm looking forward to end the year on a high note, and hopefully start the new one with more vibrato, and see where we take that. We'll see. Let me wave. But I got a few people to wave here. Hey, what's up, Bill? How's it going, my friend? Thank you so much. Thank you also for everybody who sent who DM me messages. I really appreciate that. You guys rock, man. Thank you. So yeah, I can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear the bells. Catholic Church behind me. My mother-in-law gave me this little coffee. I'll make sure to take a photo of it and show it to you guys. But it's really cool because I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been thinking about this notion of I'd rather have someone else carry my problems. If I don't want to carry my own problems. So whatever deity of your choice you believe in, it doesn't matter. If it matters to you, I don't want to make small of it. It just doesn't matter to me. Whatever deity, whether it's, I don't know, God or the universe or Buddha, Allah, Lord Krishna, I don't know, whatever, right? I'd rather have them carry the weight as opposed to me, and so it's in this little cup. I'm gonna share it later. Where are we all from? Yeah, we have some people from all over the place here. All over the place. I know usually we have at least about 10 different countries. So yeah, also for those of you who are subscribed to my workshops, I will be releasing a couple more workshops before the month ends, and yeah, they're gonna be good. We're gonna be doing some art, some painting and drawing, that type of deal. And Northern California, there we go. Man, I miss Northern California. Yeah, UK, and we're gonna be releasing another marketing workshop also. So stay tuned with that. I know that's also been really cool. A lot more people have been joining the workshops, um, the subscription, and so that's really cool. I'm very grateful for that. We're barely getting started, and there's quite enough people in there already. So that's very cool. Yeah, Vivek. I'm hoping to make it to the UK as soon as this crazy pandemic, you know, stops. I'm hoping to go and I don't know, like hang out with you guys, you and Constance out there. I've been wanting to do a little workshop, you know, in the UK. See what's up. Gotta go to the island, man. Gotta go do it. Gotta go visit Queensland. Oh, thank you so much, Sacred Songlines. Appreciate that. Your workshops are fantastic, so incredibly useful. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the idea. The idea is to be able to share as much, you know, as possible from the stuff that I've learned, and more and more, right? Share more and more, and see. A lot of artists have been benefiting a lot from them. So the logical thing to do is to keep doing it. You know? So I love that. Well, we got to do one in California too. But I love the idea that you that you're willing to fly to the UK. That's awesome. Yeah, the idea is to do the plan, right? The plan is to do a few workshops a year in different places, and and get a group of artists that are, you know, that are connected, and do some kick-ass workshops. I don't know, something specific, right, about creating artwork and studio work, and also on marketing and branding and getting your artwork out there to the marketplace. Pricing. A lot of people have been asking me about pricing. They want to learn more about pricing their artwork and that type of deal. And so it's so helpful no matter what type of style or medium you paint in. Yeah, yeah, because it's the same. I mean, literally, it's the same. The mechanics, we figure them out as we go, but the approach is the same whether you're doing any type of medium, whether you're doing oils or you're doing encaustic or watercolor, acrylic, you know, wash. It's all the same stuff. The approach is the same. I try to keep it so simple, and I'm even accused of too simple, right? A very minimalist approach. I think that if you're looking to do two things that and it's actually three, but two of the main things that artists out there that are hitting home runs are doing is they're being very well, every artist that is doing anything is productive, right? But the top-notch ones out there I've seen, they're very prolific, not just productive. A lot of people are productive. They'll work a lot of hours and create, you know, in their studio and whatnot. But some touch not like top-notch are prolific, not just productive. They create quantities, And so if you're going to go after creating some quantity in order to get your work noticed, whether it's serigraphs, it doesn't have to be originals. You can do some serigraphs, you can do some limited editions. The only thing I kind of struggle with is the whole print market when you just do the whole print on demand. Uh, because the only reason I say this is because it becomes a bit more difficult to put a um, a value on it if you could just press, you know. And so people try to get creative with it when it comes to like surfaces and inks and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into that right now because I'll go into a rant and I'll get on a soapbox on Christmas Day. I don't feel like doing that right now. But yeah, I mean, try to stay within the group of things that you can get your hands involved in. Like, yeah, being an artist is a it's labor, guys. You know, you've always heard me say this. It's labor. It's it's very intense, very intensive labor. And it's, you know, like Renoir said, it's very honorable to be able to work with your hands. It's just that we choose art. It's no different than a physician working with their hands, working on someone. You just chose art. And so I think that if you keep your artwork within the realm of things that you can actually touch, whether even if it's prints, whether you're doing serigraphs, monotypes, anything like that, something that you can touch, that you can put the human touch, the value is always going to be much higher than something like a poster or something like that. Even if you sign it, you know, and you put a limited edition quantity or whatever, the the value is significantly lower, significantly. And so if you use your hands, you know, even if you retouch it or repaint it, I'm going to be doing some workshops on that as well, because I love mixed media with prints, and that's something you've never seen me do. And I've done a lot of that in my life, in my career. I've done a lot of mixed media with print, uh, whether it's canvas prints or you know, woodcuts or anything like that. I love doing mixed media stuff. I never show it because that's not the main thing that I do, but I love doing that as well. And just to kind of remind people to whatever you do, this is one of the mistakes that a lot of artists do as soon as they get rolling, you know, whether it's studio work or they're doing it as a hobby or whatever. As soon as they get rolling, they start looking for corners, especially if they start to get paid. They start looking for like to cut corners. How can I not do this? And it's a huge mistake. I've seen even your big wig artists out there, they don't make that mistake. You know, they're very careful. And I say even though them artists, because you could, you know, if you're Damon Hirst, you could easily just, I don't know, just sign, or not even sign, you know, just have your name printed on prints, you know, plotters, any type of plotter print, and just run, I don't know, a few thousand of them, and still put a limitation of like 5,000 runs or whatever. They don't do that. They're very astute not to do that. Even someone like Peter Max, you know, very astute not to do that. They still put their hand in there because the hand is very powerful. It's very powerful to put your hands in your work. Let's see. Astep Illustration says, I agree. Feliz Navidad, Jose. How do you increase prices of my art on eBay auction? Okay, so the eBay auction, you can't really increase the prices. The way to increase the prices is, there's two ways to increase the prices. And I start with saying you can't, because you can't inflate those prices. Not there's just no way. other than these two ways that I'm going to share with you. Um, if you're doing auctions on eBay, those of you who are artists, hey, what's up? How's it going, Emin? Um, if you're running auctions on eBay, there's only two ways that you can actually increase the price, and it's out of your hands. Really, it looks like it's you could do something, but it's really out of your hands. Uh, Initially, anyways, the first way is you have to create better art. Better art. Like there is so much around this. Artists think that they can just go put whatever they want on eBay, and people are going to start paying attention. The eBay shopper is a very, very astute shopper. They're not your the eBay shopper is not your average shopper. Okay, they are not your average person. They're very astute. They know what they want and they understand what value is, and you can't bullshit them. And so you have to put the very best work that you can. This means that your skill level has to be top notch. And if you don't think your skill level is top notch, do the best you can so that you start believing that. There's two ways to get your skill level up: go back to school, go back to art school, take some classes, or do the best you can with the time you have. Those are the two best ways to up your skill level as an artist. Uh, so you need to put the very best work you can, and find what's valuable to them, because you might be putting some large works and they don't think large works is the valuable thing. They might like your small works better, or vice versa. They might want your work behind the frame. You know, they might want your work framed, and you're listing it unframed. You got to find out what they want. You got to find out what your audience wants, even if you don't have an audience when you're starting out. Most people don't have an audience when they're starting out, but people are looking, people are watching. So you got to find out what they want. How do you find out what they want? The price will go up of your auctions. So that's one way. Put the very best stuff that you can. The other way that you can increase the bids on your auctions on eBay is you gotta have lots of traffic. And this doesn't mean traffic like I don't know, like the people that follow you on Facebook. Okay? No, I'm talking about serious traffic. I'm talking about go and get into every. Someone's laughing. You're either laughing with me or at me. I don't know what to do with that face. Merry Christmas, Jose. Been an amazing part of my journey. Very cool. Thank you so much. The other way to raise the prices is you need a lot of traffic. So, one, put the very best work you can. Two, you need a ton of traffic in there. What I would suggest, those of you who are like, oh man, I don't have the means for traffic. Usually the means for traffic are paid advertisement, paid Facebook ads, and that type of deal. Those are not the classic, the traditional means for artists. Traditional means for artists are like social media and that type of deal. But it takes a long time. You need an audience. You need an audience, and so it takes not necessarily a long time. It takes more like a lot of effort. Let's change that word. Time with effort. It takes a lot of effort. But you need a shitload of traffic. Like I'm talking about, you need to try to get 10,000 people in there to every. Like go put an auction of your work. Do the very best you can with your work. Okay? Put it at auction if you're doing eBay. But the very first thing is you have to do the very best you can. Put it at auction, and now spend every waking hour you have driving traffic to that auction. I mean, that's the only job you got. Take as much traffic. The easiest way to do it for artists when they're starting out and they don't have the means for paid advertisement, The easiest and fastest way, there's nothing easy about it, but I call it easy. We're going to change that word with the simplest way. The simplest way to do it is to become a traffic generating machine yourself. You're going to have to do that. How do you do that? Well, go on Facebook and join everything to do with art in groups, every group, and join every group. If there's 100 groups, join 100 groups. If there's 1,000 groups, join 1,000 groups. Okay. Join every group you can. Do the very best work you can, and post every single day, once a day. You don't have to go bananas. Post once a day in every single Facebook group. Go open every social media account that you can. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Facebook, open a Facebook fan page, Instagram. And that's your whole job as an artist. If you're doing the whole, even if you're not doing the whole eBay auction thing, your whole job as an artist is to generate traffic. That is your job as an artist. If you think you have another job, wow, so much useful information. I'm telling you guys. I try to give as much as possible here. Your only job is to drive traffic. You as an artist, so you have two jobs in your career. Create the best possible art you can and drive as much traffic as you can to that listing, to that platform, whether it's your website, your Shopify, whatever it is. One of the things that I recommend artists out there who are doing one painting a day is try to finish that painting in about 2 hours. If you can. For you, those of you who are plein air painters or daily painters, or you're doing still lives or that type of deal that it's not photorealistic, you're doing more expressive work, more expressionism. Try to stay with it for a couple of hours. Don't take more than 2 hours with it. Just test it out. And then the rest of your time that you have for your career should be spent generating traffic. You need to become a traffic generating plant. If you're not doing that, you're not playing the game yet. That's how you play that game. When income starts coming in, you want to get some of that income, possibly when you're starting out and you have some other type of you're generating income in other ways, you have other streams. Get all the income that is coming in and dump it right back into Facebook ads and keep generating traffic. Do you paint? Do you recommend more traffic channels for more realistic work? Yeah, whether you're painting photorealism, hyperrealism, surrealism, or any type of ism, or you're doing abstract work, whatever you're doing, traffic is the one thing that is going to change it's what separates the people who are getting paid and the people who are not getting paid. It's not the artwork, it's the traffic. Clary says, I want to paint all the time, but I don't know what the barnacles I'm doing. It just takes a little bit of patience. Hey, what's up, Rachel? How's it going? Rachel from Canada. What's happening, Rachel? Merry Christmas, Rachel. Yeah, Rachel has a coach with me. She's been an artist mentee. I love that. Artist mentee. Is that the word? Yeah. Let's see. I would pay for some lessons. I'll send you a link to that. Let me screen grab your name and yeah, I can help with that. I'm doing workshops and lessons for painting expressionism. Whether you're doing figurative or still lives or portrait work, landscapes, that type of stuff, I can help you with that. So there it is, my friends. Hope that this was helpful. I gotta eat some tamales. I got my wife and I got some tamales. Those of you who don't know what tamales are, you're missing out. It's I think it's Mexican only. I want to say that it's other countries, maybe in Central America, South America, but I think it's Mexican only. Tamales, or it's mainly Mexican. Super kick-ass food. It's like it's a power food. Power food. Viola, thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Thank you everybody. I hope that I was able to give a little something this Christmas. Teaching from scratch, absolutely. All right, my friends, take care, stay well, and keep doing that thing. All right. Pastels. I'm not doing pastels. What I'm doing is oil pastels. I can do some workshops on oil pastels. Maybe even some pastels. Maybe even some chalk pastels. We can jump into that as well. That's it right there. Cornmeal filling and shredded beef. That's it. That's what I'm having. All right, my friends. Look, I'm going to show you because I'm cool like that. I'm going to show you. We even have the classic thing right there. Look at that. ¿Ya está hecho? ¿Lo apago?
Ya te voy a hacer los extra.
Sí, ya lo puedo hacer, señora.
Yo te los hago.
Okay. All right, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.